How do I know he's the one for me? Now, this is one question that I've always received on my decks by singles. How do I know he's the one for me? I have a lot of guys who are coming from my hand in marriage. How do I really know that this particular guy is the one for me? Now, I've come to address that today. All right, one of the things that will make you know if a guy is for you is when you know yourself. Mm. It's unfortunate that most ladies they are trying to accept a marital proposal when they've not actually understood who they are. Where are you going to? Imagine getting to the park and you're seeing a lot of cars parked there, and you're asking, which car should I enter? I'm seeing a lot of drivers calling me. They are calling me, which of them should I board their car? That simply means that you do not have direction. You don't know where you're going to. Now, if you know where you are going to, it's very easy for you to know who fits into your purpose and assignment. Now, when people hear purpose, assignment, vision, they think we're talking about pastoral ministry. No, we're talking about the man that would allow you to live out the things that God has put inside of you. You are not on earth just to get married. You're not on earth just to be a Mrs. Ojuku, Mrs. Somebody. Okay, you are here to actually make impact. You are here to live for a cause. So you are supposed to realize where you are going to. When you do that, it's very easy for you to know the man you should settle down with. Now, if you're a Christian, it's very important you note that you can't just get married to anyhow person. That he's handsome, that he's rich, all right, that he's coming from a wealthy family. It does not mean that you should just say yes to him. Don't allow any man to flaunt wealth before you so that you can easily say yes. Don't allow him to flaunt his possessions before you so you can easily say yes. Say yes because you're convinced. And now, do not be in a hurry to say yes to a marital proposal. I know we've been taught not to say, let me go and think about it, let me go and pray about it. But even before the man proposes to you, if you notice, if you sense, one thing that God has given to women is the spirit of discernment. All right, if you notice that a man is trying to approach you for marriage, what you should do, it is important that you go to God in prayers and ask, pray about it first, even before he proposes. I'm not saying you're pushing it. I'm not saying you're raising your expectations high. But if God, puts it in your heart that this man is about to make a step, pray. And let it be that God is telling you he's not trying to propose, this is your flesh speaking. But don't wait until he asks you, will you marry me? And you're not saying, let me go and think about it. And for 1 week, 2 weeks, you're still thinking about it. You're trying to form spiritual. Gone are the days when we'll do that. So before the man approaches, if you sense it in your spirit, go to God in prayers. Ask, Lord, look at. I'm friends with this man, and it seems he's trying to propose. Lord, is this someone that will allow me to become who you want me to be? Is this someone that can fit into my purpose and assignments? Now, it is important you also know that there is no one man out there for you. It's funny, right? There is no one woman out there for you. So you need to understand that what is most important is compatibility. So my husband will always use this illustration about let me use bottled water for instance. You say if you get a bottled water or two different bottled waters from two different companies, it doesn't matter if they are two different companies. If their cork can cover the bottle, that means they are compatible. Meaning if I get Eva bottled water and get Aquafina and the cork can cover the both of them, that means they are compatible. So I can use Eva bottled water and get the cork from Aquafina and cover it, and it fits. They are not from the same company, but they fit. They can cover each other. That is compatibility. So that you're singing and your husband is and the person that's trying to propose to use a keyboard, this does not mean that you automatically make a good marriage. It could be that God is trying to lead you to a sanctuary keeper. Okay, so don't hide with, okay, I'll be the one playing, I should be the one singing. People give birth to people that can sing alto, soprano, tenor. You're deceiving yourself. It simply means that you don't understand marriage. What is most important is compatibility. So am I compatible with this man? Very important question. Am I compatible with this man? What are our value systems like? Okay, so I will stop here for now. There are too many things you need to actually settle in your heart before you say yes to him, and before you actually know if he loves me. Does he really love me? That is one question that singles will continuously ask. Does he really love me? Does he really love me? So, does he really love God? Does he love God? Because a man who does not love God will find it very difficult to love you. He does not understand. Love your wife as Christ loves the church. He does not understand that. He's still coming with his village background, okay? He's still coming with the things he used to know. No, you need to marry a kingdom man. Okay, sister, you need to marry a kingdom man. You need to marry a man that understands kingdom principles and values. So, any man that loves God, any man that is compatible with you, any man that would allow you to become who God has created you to be, it's someone you should consider marriage with, amongst many other things you need to consider. All right, I believe this has taught you something. Till we meet again, keep being an intentional single lady. I love you.